as we segue into football, can someone loan the Carolina Panthers a line, an O-line? Jesus Christ.
They might trade Bryce Young.
They gonna get old Andy Dalton killed.
26-3.
The retired Red Rocket might die this Sunday. He might die tomorrow.
Yo, backup quarterback's gonna come in.
They play the Raiders, right?
They play well. They win it because they win a game or two. So keep an eye out.
They may or may not be my underdog pick of the week.
Ooh.
May or may not. We'll get to that later. But,
Yeah, let's look at week 2 and see what happened this week. So, big news. Yeah, Bryce Young getting benched.
that was big. Really big.
He was playing like shit, but it's not all his fault. It's not all on him.
That was nowhere near all on
It's
him.
just right. The O-line is atrocious.
No one can throw a football in an NFL game when as soon as they say hut, there's 3 D linemen in their face.
Yeah.
It's just not.
And then on the other side of the
not
ball,
conducive.
week 1, your best defensive player gets hurt for the rest of the season. So it's they're already starting off on a really bad note. And I don't even know who their wideouts are. Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen. Like, I don't know.
Adam Thielen almost as old as Shannon Sharp, cuz that's not fair to Bryce Young. And the fact that they traded away DJ Moore was fucking stupid.
Yeah, DJ Moore was good.
When you bring in the number 1 pick in the NFL draft and it's a quarterback, you're gonna want to surround him with as much talent as you fucking can.
Mm-hmm.
A la what the Bears tried to do, but they still
And Miles
suck.
Sanders doesn't even start anymore. Like, what was getting them maintenance? Like, I don't know. I just think Temper and the boys over there need to rethink how they build the team because I don't know what they thought. I don't even like. Listen, I was wrong about Bryce Young too coming out that draft too. I thought he was going to be really good.
Yeah.
I think he still can be really good. I think the Baker effect is going to. He might need to just find another offense, find another team. He needs protection, man. He needs time in the pocket. And he needs...
Or it could just be Carolina, bro.
Yeah, because they could be cursed.
It could be Carolina because, I mean, there were 2 quarterbacks that were there in 2022 named Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. And as of fucking right now, they're the 2 of the top 3 MVP picks.
They're really good this
Which
year.
is fucking wild.
Sam Darnold's slinging that shit.
Wild to think. Now, obviously, we don't think Baker might last in that MVP race longer than he should. We all are probably going to come to the conclusion that Sam Darnold will come back to earth like week 5.
I think so,
like
too. Right? Yeah.
And you'll get the usuals. Well, what will end up becoming the usuals? The C.J. Strouds, the Jordan Loves, and then those guys will be back up there.
I mean, I don't know about Jordan Love, but
Jordan Love's going to be an MVP candidate, man.
He got hurt. He's already missed games. He's out of the question.
I mean, he's only missed 1 game.
It doesn't matter. It's unfortunate. He might not even play this week. I don't think he should play this week. I think he should sit.
He's questionable.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think if they leave it up to him and...
He's going to want to play.
Right, but I think that Jordan Love is also a lot smarter than, ruining his whole career for 1 extra game.
No, he's probably calling Pat Mahomes like,
So,
per 60.
I've been watching practice all week. Jordan Love practiced all week, every single day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
He did practice, okay.
He practiced in pads Thursday and yesterday. If you looked at him throwing the football and you didn't know that he didn't have a sleeve on his leg, and you didn't know he had got injured week 1, you wouldn't think nothing of it.
You would think he's fine.
You would think he was just warming up, going to toss up. There was no limp or no giddy in his step.
Well,
he wasn't favoring his leg. So I think
he could start this week.
That's what I'm saying. And to keep those MVP streaks alive, I think that's probably in the back of his head. Now, obviously, I'm not saying he's just a lock for MVP. I'm not saying that. But it's possible. If we fucking fuck around and, let's say, go 13-4, and he's the leader of that, and he's top 5 in every category, it could happen. So, especially with the passing numbers as of right now being down in the league this year, speaking of which, that brings me to what I wanted to bring up for 2 minutes before we keep getting into next games. Did you guys hear what the fuck Mel Kiper said?
He wants to ban
This
too.
dumbass said
I've seen that.
quarterbacks are trying too hard, and we need to ban Tampa too because the safeties are too far back, and we don't even before the play we don't even know that it looks like it's 9 on 11, and then you look back with your binoculars, and then there's 2 more defenders back there, and it's just making it hard for the quarterbacks to be great. Shut the fuck up, bro. It's football. Like, what do you not want the defense to be out there? Nigga, like, what do you want, bro?
Yeah, that was really dumb.
That was the dumbest take I've heard on football in maybe the last 10 years. Easily.
He's acting like Tampa 2's not beatable. Which
There's a reason why he probably sticks to the draft, right? And not, like, actually talking about the game of football.
Yeah, I don't know what short-circuited in his brain to say that. That made no sense at all.
Dumbest shit I've heard on football in the last 10 years.
Defense is too good. What the fuck?
Mind you, this was also the guy who basically wanted to force all of America to take Jimmy Clausen with the #1 pick. So we probably should have like seen this coming eventually.
They call him Ed Mill, man.
That's maybe why. But let's get back to some of these games. One game I did want to point out. I know it's my team, and I know that it's I'm a little biased, but we did go out there, like I said, run the fucking football down their fucking throat. And we won, like I told you.
But where the fuck is your game? I don't even see it here.
16-10 pack.
Colts. Yeah, but the Colts, I mean, Anthony Richardson played like shit. He played really bad.
I mean, did he play really bad, or did we make him play really bad because we have a good defense?
I think both. I think he played bad, and also your defense is good. So it made him look even more worse.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate the...
No, I gotta give you guys credit. You definitely stopped him.
We have a good defense.
And you do have a good defense. You scored 16 points and won the game, so that says a lot about your defense. That's good.
Right. So and scored 16 points against a team who just put up 27 against Houston the week before.
Yeah, and Houston's a good team.
Exactly. So that made me very, very happy.
The Colts are very volatile. They're like a roller coaster right now. They're like good. You're like, oh man, they're gonna be really good. They look pretty good, and then it's like, oh, they can't stop the run, and then they lose to the Packers.
One thing that I really loved about that game, I went back and watched the highlights because the game wasn't on Red Zone or Fox, CBS, or anything. Excuse me. One thing that I loved is our O-line played smash mouth football. We were just like, fuck you. We're running it down your throat. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh yeah, dude. And literally 32 carries.
and we had 200 rushing yards at the half.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs had 151 by himself.
Hey, you know what else Josh Jacobs did?
Not score. He fumbled on the goal line.
Fumbled at the goal line.
Lost us money.
That's rough.
Fuck you,
Lost
Josh
us
Jacobs.
a touchdown.
How you gonna fumble at the goal line?
Yeah, 261 rushing yards.
That's all right. He gonna come back for us. Watch. Even though Tennessee's defense, we'll get into it. Tennessee's defense is really good. They're a lot better. Their run defense is a lot better. Their pass defense can be had, which is why I think Jordan Love might start. So, but we'll get into that.
If you're saying he looks okay at practice, he definitely couldn't start.
Because why not give him a little warm-up game before we play Minnesota the following week,
Right, yeah.
So, and he doesn't necessarily, I don't think that he needs to throw the ball 45 times on tomorrow to beat Tennessee. I really don't. I think Will Levis is going to give us at least 2 extra possessions because he's going to do Will Levis things.
Right.
So, but like I said, we'll talk about that. Something else I want to talk about, another game, point-out game. The Saints putting a shellacky-whacking on the Cowboys. That was crazy.
That was fun to watch.
That was amazing to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Alvin Kamara, 4 touchdowns.
You bet on the Cowboys.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Asswipe?
No, I didn't.
You picked the Cowboys last week.
picked them. I didn't bet on them.
All right, well, same difference.
That's not the same.
He did bet on the Ravens.
I did bet on the
We
Ravens.
both bet on the Ravens.
Yeah, that's rough.
I bet money line. He bet them to cover.
That was annoying.
But yeah, the Cowboys, Kamara having 115 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, and then 91 receiving yards and a touchdown. Nuts. Rashid Shaheed had a 70-yard bomb. They were down 35-0 at half. By the way, in the last 2 home games that the Cowboys have had, they've given up 40 or more points. That's the first time they've ever done that.
Oh yeah, home. Yeah, it was very surprising.
Between us, us last year in the playoffs, and then last week it was pretty crazy. Another game that we could point out is the fact that the Vikings probably fucked over 75 to 80% of betting America and beat the Niners last week.
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh yeah, 97-yard touchdown to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I'm
Facts.
happy I didn't pick that. I didn't touch that game.
Yeah, pretty pissed off I touched that game.
Because Debo got hurt,
Yeah.
so he has to be on my bench now for fantasy. So I'm already lost fantasy football.
The Giants, I don't think covered. Or I think the Giants did cover.
The Giants had a close game with the Commanders. They lost
did.
by a field goal.
Yeah, the Commanders didn't even score a touchdown.
Daniel Jones didn't look bad, but he didn't look good at all.
I mean, the team's just bad. I mean,
That too. Speaking of a bad loss, the Rams also got shellacked
yeah, bro. Yeah, the Cardinals are looking pretty
By the
good.
Cardinals. I
picked the Cardinals. That was the only one.
Through the first 2 weeks, yeah, you're right. He did pick the
I
Cardinals.
feel like the Cardinals are going to get it.
wanna know- you
Marvin
wanna-
Harrison went off, yeah.
You want to know what's crazy?
Junior.
How about this? Right?
No.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is the first rookie to have 4 catches over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter
It's
since
his dad.
Marvin Harrison Sr.
Wow.
back in '98. Crazy.
That's pretty
Absolutely
cool.
nuts.
That's pretty cool.
Of course, I had the
cool
person
stat.
in fantasy that week, but
And then I'm sorry to bring up PTSD moments for you guys, but you guys cost me money and gave up the game. What the fuck was that?
a lot.
Who?
You guys. The loss you had last week to Kirko Chains in prime time.
Oh, that was rough, huh?
No, we lost that game. They didn't win.
Kirk was sitting on the sideline before the last drive, and the Chains was just right there next to him, and it was just like, Kirk.
No, Sirianni gave him the chance.
They were like,
himself.
Kirk, put me on, Kirk. Remember what we once used to have? And Kirk was like, I'm a new man. I'm in Atlanta. That's not me anymore. And then they were like, we always liked you, Kirk. Come back home. Be Kirk O'Chains. Kirk was sitting there and was like, but I'm a good man. But I'm DeKirk O'Thuggins. And then he became Kirko DeKirk Thuggins and cooked y'all that last drive because I just want to know that in 2 minute, like a 2 minute defense, like you're supposed to protect the sideline and like not let them get to the sideline.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you know that or did
Yeah,
Vic Fangio know that?
You gotta tell the Eagles that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you tell the Eagles that.
Did Vic Fangio know that?
Nah, he figured our on book really good pass rush would get to the quarterback,
You also have to tell Saquon Barkley to catch the ball, or Darius Slay not to get burnt by Drake London.
or Nick Sirianni to kick a fucking field goal and go up 3-0 at home. But no, let's go for it on fourth.
Tell Jalen Hurts to run the ball when there's no one in front of him.
It's oh my god, dude! Like, there's so many the fact that it was just bad coaching the whole game. Like, it was just so bad.
To be honest,
Everything.
It was bad.
y'all
yeah.
would have been a lot better off running the football there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
wait. And even if y'all don't get the first down,
It
and
kills
it's
the clock.
fourth,
The clock, yeah.
you kill clock.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have even kicked it. I would have went for it. Because worst case scenario,
No timeouts.
they have maybe 30 to 40 seconds
Yeah.
to go 90 plus yards down the field with no timeouts. And worst case, they're only going to be able to kick a field goal. Ain't no way they scoring on y'all in 30 seconds down the field like that, 90 plus yards.
Unless you're Pep.
Y'all gave them what they needed, which is what they needed to know what they needed to do. Y'all kicked the field goal to go up 6, so they knew they needed a touchdown there. You gave them 1:40 instead of 40.
Yeah, bad.
So it was just bad analytics, bad coaching, bad play calling,
Yeah.
bad playing.
We gave them that game, but we should have won that game.
Y'all should have won. I will say that.
Everything happened. The fact that we lost that game.
We should have won week 1. Y'all should have won week 2. That's real funny how that
there were
happens.
specific things that happened in that game that caused them to win. Like, there was only specific ways that the Falcons were going to win that game at the end, and we did everything exactly the way the Falcons wanted us to do.
Yeah.
It just is fucking crazy. Even if like people are saying, "Oh, you should have ran the ball at that play," well, everyone in the world knew we were going to run the ball. The box was stacked. It was like 8, maybe even 9 in the box. I have to watch. the rollout was there. It was a perfect play. It was a routine rollout, throw to Saquon on the flat, and he just dropped the ball. If he gets the first down, that's game over. Gets the first down, it's game over. Game over. He just dropped the ball. So, again, wouldn't even be in that situation to make a drop ball lose the game if we just kicked the fucking field goal in the first quarter, go up 3-0 at home. That's a good spot to be in. Points at home. Instead of your 0-0 your first drive and then they score. It's like, oh man, dude, it's very frustrating. I get it. You want to be a big dog and go for it on fourth, want the fucking touchdown. I get it. Yeah. Not.
Which was PI.
Yeah.
But we're not the Chiefs.
Oh, dude, it's just very frustrating when like bad decisions happen on the sideline, and then you come out that game, and Jalen Hurts addresses the team after the loss, and Sirianni just says nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That's not a good look. So, I think Sirianni's on the hot seat definitely now. Even if he wasn't beginning of the season, he is now, especially after that loss. So now, Nick Wright might be right about firing Sirianni midseason. It could happen if he does dumb shit like this again. Like, I don't want to see Sirianni fired up on the sideline being a goofy dumbass. He needs to lock in and actually be a coach for once. That's just my 2 cents. You got anything to add?
Pretty much spot on. I mean, people gotta look at the Saquon drop, but it's like you would trust your defense to not let up
Also
70 yards in fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Bad.
you should be able to trust your defense to do that. Darius Slay got burnt on that last play. How do you let Drake London do that to you, bro? Literally, dude, perfect route.
Again, though, I mean, Kirk had that whole drive. Kirk had 5-6+ seconds to throw the ball. He was sitting back there with no pressure. So it was just
no pressure. No.
All game and no pressure. 1 sack on Kirk. 1.
Yep.
2 pressures. Dude, fucking Josh Huff was getting locked up by a backup tight end the whole game, dude.
Shit, I think us and the Jets got fucked.
Oh, man.
Josh Huff stinks. Hassan Reddick's not even playing.
Yeah, we should just trade them back, Josh Huff, for Hassan
well,
Reddick.
yeah,
Sign Reddick.
Yeah, redo. Do a redo.
Redo. Oh, my God.
Well,
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I just want to shout out one more game that just caught my eye. The boring game of the week. Steelers at Broncos, 13-6.
That was a lock. Steelers are winning that game.
13-6.
Bo Nix against that defense, but he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, there was no way he was getting.
Yeah.
There was no way he was getting off on that defense.
Hell yeah. That was a very
Rookies and Mike
riveting
Tomlin
game.
defenses never go well.
You should have bet that instead of the Raiders. Oh yeah, the Raiders Ravens, yo. How did the Raiders win that game? What the fuck the Ravens were doing? Come on,
my
Max
God.
Crosby went up to Gardner Minshew and said, "I believe in you. You're a fucking dog." And Gardner Minshew looked at him and was like, "Shit, you're right."
I am.
Right.
But the Ravens were up like 10. But like
So
7
they
minutes
do
left.
that. That's their thing.
Yeah, blow
When
leads.
they're
Yeah, I
up
know.
10 in the fourth quarter, panic.
Blow leads. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. I apologize.
It's okay. We'll bounce back week 3.
Oh, yeah,
Bad beat.
You wonder what your bet's gonna be tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta cook it up tomorrow.
Yeah,
I don't
take a
like
shit
doing
first.
it. I don't like doing it on Saturday because stuff happens.
Yeah, I always wait till Sunday
You
morning.
gotta
I
wait.
was
till
actually put my
Sunday
touchdown bets in on Saturday, so I've been winning. So
Yeah.
except when Josh Jacobs fumbled the ball, but you know, I won the other.
I
one.
be following your touchdown bets. I just wait till Sunday to make sure everybody gonna play. 'Cause
Maybe one more game we could just touch on. The Seahawks Patriots won in OT. Seahawks won on field goal.
that game was really good.
That was a good game.
I only gave these one.
The Patriots played them well, and then Thursday night, happens, and I'm like, oh, the Patriots are getting 6.5. I made it 7.5 just in case.
Yeah, we
I was
got
like, damn, that
torched.
line's good. The Jets, they always play the Jets well. I can't even remember the last time the Jets blown out the Patriots.
In
At home?
the year that the 2 years Mark Sanchez went to the AFC title game.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't like over 7-point blowout. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it has, because
Really?
they was cooking that year. Because that was the
was
year
the
that they had Bart Scott and shit. And
Yeah.
they was nice. That defense was crazy. Rex Ryan was coaching them boys
Yeah,
up.
Rex Ryan was coaching them boys up. So it might have been a while, but yeah, still, I don't know. The way the Patriots played the first 2 weeks, they were playing teams hard. They're running the ball. They couldn't run the ball on the Jets. They couldn't do shit on the Jets. 3 and out, getting halftime. All right, if they get a score here, they'll be in a good spot. 3 and out. Like it was so sad. Jacoby did his best, but like there's no skill players on that team for the Pats. So I don't know.
Besides Ramondre Stevenson, even then he didn't have. He had a
Yeah,
shit
but
game.
then again, if Ramondre's a power back, he's not Saquon, he's not McCaffrey. He's a power back. He's like
he got a little wiggle to him, but nothing crazy.
yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's a very good running back, but he's a power back. He's more like a Dave Montgomery type guy. He's not going to give you those glamour plays. He's more of a punch you in the mouth, get 4 yards, rather than sticks. Get 15 from 3 missed tackles. Like he's not that guy.
Right.
Hey, it's the dude Mike. Thanks for watching. Comment below of what you want us to talk about next. Put it in the next video. Give us a like. Hit that subscribe button for more. And stick around. We'll be here all season.